Hagabaning Konge, Gaban Pau, Gajing Skongo, you play, try can rat. Nagabanta Gajing Don Kat Kajong U. Hagajing Yat Nanti, Paragajing M Kajonga. I know you play, Ubla play Galat, Galanti Yangaru. Bangla Banwan, Hangne Pokashnong Kershai. Yagaban E, the Lajongi Kmat, Ban Snap, the Lajongi Score. Ishapang kaniga snong bari pi kinong song snong ngai ngo yu play bol play kalat bangla banyat kum tu atu galanti ka ba khoro khoram ka balong kum ka sakhi ye ka dor ka dar ru jong kaniga state ka jongi khublai shibun rangba iba panyat ye kaniga jingelang. Thank you Mr. Chronolite Marak for being part of us in this program, for being part of Voice of the People Party. Iba Robert Walang, organizing secretary to the party. Iba Bonnie Roy Lingdo Lingkoi. Iba Long U Kertong Jongi. Natrai Bahaba Yang Mo. Bonnie Roy. This is Bonnie Roy Lingdo Lingkoi, a candidate from Rambrai Jungam constituency. Kule Shibun Dr. Daniel. Iba don batngi bat mayan bat kiwai kira orang ba kiwai don batngi ngan kren haki arteli kijat kitian mo ngan kren ese rengkat ke paring bat kekasih. This time I just want to say thank God, and I thank God for being with us, for being with me, for bringing me to this place, and for enabling me to see the condition of this constituency as it is. Even after 53 years of our statehood, we see that our place is still, no doubt, one of the most backward constituency, one of the most backward states in this whole country of ours, India. Abaya jaganiki lenti kapan tikna ka yato shaikadar bangi long shisha papilong sha ka wai naki constituency labanong ka basa din aga ba nyopo na ke shispa jong ki lenti ki Syngkon ki dang dai ki lenti ki brang ka khando ki dang dai ki lenti ki brang khoro khoram but kalongru ka wai naki state ka ba hadin jong ka jingya lenti jong ka pat sampos nam ngidang sadin hage bon ki benta nre ngaso ban ai ngo yu blay ba dailing ba kini ki jing long jing man ki baja ki bangi I dag jong ki khmat ye ki jing duna ye ki jing deko lagalong kalanti Syngkon lagalong ka pule puthi lagalong ka koit ka khya lagalong hagarep karyang lagalong shisha kapor bangin perkhat thamai. My dear brothers and sisters who are present here, especially my dear Garu brothers and sisters who are here, even after 50 years, what we are seeing in this place, in our state of ours, is that we are so poor, so underdeveloped in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of agriculture, in terms of road and infrastructure. Even after 50 years, actually we expect something good to happen, something good to see after 50 years. But that is not happening till today. And for that very reason, I would say that it is important for us to take a decision, or rather to question why after 50 years we are still backward, we are still poor, we are still lacking in some basic needs, basic facility, which I just mentioned. Balay bakilong kumni, badin sanpo tam jongga jingyat nanti, ngidang syam bangidang duna, haki aka kibangim daisyo bandang perkhat, hagabakum gadigajuk kau mentah. Ngimday show banong balay bambiang ka school, balay bambiang ka jaka puli, amut ang kajaka sumar balay bambiang kiliti Syngkon balay bambiang ka yok ka kot kam de shu hagabakum kanika juk kamamenta ki parlok pa ye habang i kini kay paro ka kot bat ka de yangi banginong balay pakalongkom ni kay ka daw ba bapelong ya kanika state ka jongi bapelong ya ki district ka jongi bapelong ya ki constituency jongi bapelong ya ki shnong ki town ka jongi bangin sa din hagi babon ki banta. Dear friends, we need to question, why is our state in this condition? Why is our district in this condition? Why is our constituency, why is our village in this state that it is today? And because of that, I urge upon you that we should ask the question, why this is happening? And I tell you a very simple answer. Nganong yapi kajubab kabasok yakini kijinglong jingman. Bagada kajubab kalong haba ka sanshar ka khadar kalong ka sanshar khadar kabamdon ka jingkit kle haba ka sanshar khadar kabamdon ya ka jing ijngai haba ka sanshar khadar kadi ka sanshar khadar chong ka jing perkhat tangyale de shimet ka sanshar khadar jong ka jing bamsap ka sanshar khadar kabamdon haka ya kata ka jing ka sanshar khadar kabakapkum kata ka nongrim ka jong ublay. Dear friends, the reason why we are where we are today is because of the politics that we have experienced over the last 50 years. Politics that is having no vision. Politics that is thinking only about oneself. Politics that is having no responsibility. Politics that does not care about the welfare of its people. And this is the politics that we have experienced over the last 50 years, my dear friends. And because of this, I'm telling you, that is why we see Voice of the People Party coming into the picture. If the politics, if the governance in our state is a governance that is responsible, a governance that has a vision, a governance that cares for its people and not for itself, I will tell you, Voice of the People Party would never come into the picture. Parlok ba it kadaw jong kiniki jing long jing man hagani ka jala jongi day na marketi kadiha baka party ka Voice of the People Party kami baka VPP kami kabau pra umi day na markini ki jing duna ki jing deko hagada ka sanshar khadar na I want you play. I thank God that God has raised up this party, the party by the name Voice of the People Party. I am telling you, why are we so backward? We are backward because the politics, like I said, that has ruled over us for the last 50 years is a politics without a vision. And King Solomon said, a nation without a vision will perish. Parlok pa it, ngimi shakmat, kaway na kidaw, chong kajing duna, jung kajing duko, hagajala jungi. Kadaw kaday, kataka sinshar ka khadar, kabamdon, kajing ijingay haka. But Solomon ong kumno, kariba ka judgment riyo, kabamdon kajing ijingay, kan sa syuja rangay. But kum ka party, kum kinong ilam kajing ka party, kum kinong seng jong ka party, hapo kajing ilam kajing baarden, ibalay lum, ibalay khot, ilay wer, yaki katto kaning kiparlok kumtup kumyanga, obaray tang unang hikay, batang kumusyakri jong utray. Dagaman sim jong kajing sokya, ngila siyem ikaray, bangin don kam banlay ay. Ngila sedang yakani ka party ka mga sarong batong, bamdon ki waypat ki party ki bapla ban pet hid ban yit dalade ki badon ya kajing ijingay. Ladingim don kajing ijingay, kadon kajingma namanginam tip shanuban leng. Dear friends, when we started this party because out of concern, out of this deep concern about the condition of our state. Ba Arden Milabasaymoy, he called some of us, few of us, including myself. I am just a teacher and a servant of God. He called us, he invited us, he said, dear brothers, aren't you concerned about the condition of our state? Don't you feel sorry for what the state is today? And as a teacher, I have great responsibility towards the children that I teach. And because of all of these facts, that is why I told Barden, I said, Barden, you will no longer be alone. We will be with you. We need to do something for the people of our state. We cannot leave the state in the hands of the politics that has no concern for the people of the state, that has no responsibility. It is a politics that think only about itself. It is a politics that is so selfish, a politics where there is no truth in it, a politics that is so corrupt. And that is why we started this party with a vision, a party with a vision. And our vision is to revive, to restore and transform the state of Meghalaya and the people of Meghalaya. They habangi I yakidi kijing tuna kijing duko. Bangi sa sedang ken yakan ka party kabang amdon ki way pat ki party pila ban pen. Ki bakum ka party ka jongi. Ka party ka badon ka jing ijngai. Ya ka ban pen em pen bha pen kladur. Ya kan ka ri ka ba e jongi. Bat ya ka chat pen reu ka jongi. Kata ka ka voice of the people party. Bat kum ka party ngi sotu ba ka e ka bangi don kam ha ka sansar khadar. Ngi don kam ya ka sansar khadar ka ba kat kum ka nongrim ka balabo dublay. Kabam don haka ya ka jing le shileng khamat. Kabam don haka ya ka jing le jubor lani ka jing le don bor. Bat kabam don ka jing bam sap haka ndai tangi ka hok pat tangi ka hok. Kata ka dei ka nongrim ka bangi trong bat ka bangi angnut ban wanra haga sinsar khadar hagani ka ri ka et ka jongi hagani ka jalla ka jongi. My dear friends, the politics that is the need of the hour, the kind of politics that we as a party, the voice of the people party is talking about, is a politics which is divine, politics that is ordained by God, and that politics is a politics where truth and honesty is the basic principle, not the politics that uses power to exploit people. We can say enough of politics that is so corrupt, enough of that politics that it has no responsibility, enough of the politics that is divisive, that is trying to break the state, that is trying to divide the state in terms of language, in terms of religion, in terms of community. That is not good politics. That is bad politics. Ka-politics kabangi lamat lang bagi snam bat kibla poblik no. Kadai ka-politics kabla penyapya kaba persang ban penyapya yang ikum kejat ban rio. Ka-politics kaba persang ya kaban penyapher ya ki dong ki than. Halor kaktin katlit halor ki ka dong ka than bat kum tater. Kom ka party ka badon ka jingkit kle ngiong labyang ya ka bakum ka kejat politics. Dear friends, the voice of the people says this, that we are fed up and enough of that politics that we have experienced in the last 50 years. And that is why we have come before you to seek your support. And what is good that has happened over the last few years. Our party is just 3 years old. We started this party on the 19th of November 2021. Only 3 years old. But yet, who would have thought Who would have ever imagined that a party with, with just 3 years in age, a party having just 4 MLAs in the assembly, yet in this last MP election, when we contested the Shillong parliamentary seat, we won in 32 out of 36 constituency. We won in 32 out of 36 constituency. We even won in this Rambrai constituency. Who would have imagined, who would have thought that a party with only 4 MLA could win an MP election by absolute majority? We won, rather our party got 55% of the votes. It was nothing but a miracle. And that miracle happened because as leaders of the party, we put our faith and trust in God. And we go to the people to tell them what is VPP all about. It is a party with a vision to revive, restore and transform the state of Meghalaya. And it is a party that wants to bring God's principle in politics. God's principle of truth, righteousness, justice and equality. That is the kind of politics that we want to bring, that we want to see in this state of ours. And that is why we won, not because we have money. We don't have money, my dear friends. When we fought the election, we never gave a single paisa to our voters. We simply went to the voters and tell the voters the condition of our state and what VPP stands for. That is all. And that is why people throughout this Shillong parliamentary seat, there are people who are fed up with that politics that we have experienced in the past. They want a new type of politics and they want a change, and that change began in the last MP election when people voted for VPP, and I stand here as your MP. Remember, friends, as an MP, I am almost like a person to serve you, not to be served. I am simply like your servant. And the role of the servant is to do the best that he can with all honesty, all integrity for the good of his master. Kiparlapi kajing kaparti kabangidan tang sawat KMLA hagani ke MP election kabarang sudap banyakon ya ke MP election tang sawat KMLA kamlong kabasuk haki laipun ria tali ki constituency jong ka Shillong parliamentary seat nei kabas ngoban aingo you play kalong bangila job hado samposan naga shispa kibawan ya kaban pep vote hagani ke MP election kajing job kajongi kadai kabangi ai ka bulom shublay namar kom kinungilam juga party nado bengi sedang ya ka ngibo kajing shanya tang hoplay bangi nget bangi syakri tau blay ubabat umdon kabamla bat kabangi le kalong bangi le kaleng sodong ban pensyai supat ba kay kanong rem juga party kanong rem juga party kadi kata ka party ka badon ya kajing ijngai ya gaban pen empen bha pen klador ya gani ka ri ka ba it kalangi ya gani ka jala ka ba it jongi bat ka party ka batrang bat ka ba angnot ban wanra ya kata ka sunshar khadar ka ba katkom kanong rem play ka ba haka am don show kajing bomsap am don show kajing let don bor am don show kajing let sinyang khamat nai tang ya ka hok bat tang ya ka hok kata kadai ka nongrim joka voice of the people party bat upat ba hagare ka kanti ubalang nya ubala thaj ubala jlap itu ka politics kabashuan ban penbit yo pat ba daki spy rupa kabashuan ban penbit yo pat ba ban kular ya ka breng ban ya ka khando kabashuan su pat ba ban kren ya ki aka ki ba teng teng ki bam shong nongrim pat ba be dei namar ka daw ni yo ya da ka jing job but ngedon hagani kapor banong kublai shibon yapi ke patba ke makarshan. My dear friends, I come here to also say thank you very much for supporting Voice of the People Party and for supporting me to become your MP in the last MP election. Thank you so much, my dear brothers and sisters. Kore shibon ki mapi ki balong ni juang ki kanrat ki bal ailat yaga Voice of the People Party banlong utar banlong kin unong ban say unong mi kmat obayang kmat jong pi ni kapor shatai shadelhi but habang don hadelhi kan mau ko ki pat ba nget pi bangayeng hang to pot delhi ngam julong marway ngayeng rengkat padu play kmat jonga padu pat ba ki balong ki kanrat ki bal ailat jonga bangan yo ban syakri bat ka kam ka jonga kalong bangan yeng bangan syakri hok bangan pendap hok ila ka jonga kamram. My dear friends, if you might have seen and watched in the social media through YouTube and other the social media, my role in Delhi is to stand for the people. I am in Delhi to serve you, my dear brothers and sisters, and that is why in the first Parliament session, I stood up to speak on behalf of my people, to stand and speak for the rights of our people, and that is my role. That is my responsibility as your servant. You are my master. It is because of you that I am an MP. If you have rejected me, if you have not voted for me, I can never become your MP. But once again, thank you for showing your faith, confidence and trust in Voice of the People Party and in me. And my promise to you is that I will never let you down. I will do to the best of my ability. I will work with full sincerity, honesty and integrity for the good of my master. Nga kular kamat jompi ko kipapa. Gombanga kular hakapor binget wan bantirwa hildi. Bangan syakri hok ngan pendep hok ila ka joga kamram. Bangan masyat kala yakari bat yakajat penriu. Kani kadai kamat kabaningkong kabe kuat ban kren hak preng jompi ni kapor. Kamat kabaar kalong bangi don mentas sa kanik MDC election. We come here also to remind our dear friends that the MDC, despite of all the odds against you, thank you so much for being like the guard wall of our state. Kublai shibon sa shisin ko kipagpa. Kahagani kapor ngawan sa shisin. Bano ailat ingi ko kipagpa. Ailat yaga Voice of the People Party. Baganyo yaga ban sinsyar hangtay hapo kadis council. Bat bapinyo I kum ka party. Kabatrang bat kabaangnut. Banwanra yaga naga sinsyar ka kadar. Kabakatkom kanong remblay hangtay ha district council. Ailat ingi. Kisnambra litno pil ailat. Yaga way ka party hadin ka way pat. Pil ailat yaga Congress. Pil ailat yaga UDP. Pil ailat yaga NPP bat kiway ki party. Ja ayu yangi. Ngilayo ngilamat yaga jing sinsyar ke jongki hangtay ha district council. Ayu belajar ingi. Upat ba umat igi jing ke jing denjar ki bonjat pondukom. Ngilas dang ngi I yaga jing sentut no jongki ki blang karpang ki jong pijonga. Pat ba ba ailat yaga VPP. Dear friends, we have experienced during the last many years. We have experienced the Congress Party. We have experienced NPP. We have experienced NDP, UDP. And we have seen what have they done to us as a state, as a community. What have they done to us? I am telling you, nothing. They have not been able to preserve our identity. We have lost so many, parts of our land. We have lost our livelihood. We have lost business. Business now is in the hands of outsiders.